Hello again, this is Randy. Welcome back to the shop. I haven't been doing any videos the last 3 weeks or so, so I thought I'd give you a little bit of a shop update, what's been happening here. What's been happening here is I picked up a Bridgeport mill from a gentleman in Muskegon, Michigan, which is about 50 miles from where I live. It came from Seal Power. There's a Seal Power plant in Muskegon, Michigan that shut down in 2008, where they made piston rings. And when they closed up, why, he took the mill with him, and then he retired shortly thereafter. And he used it in his home shop for a while, and then it didn't get used for about the last 10 years, and it just sat in his garage. So I picked that up with a whole cabinet full of tooling, taps, and dies, and end mills, and there were like 4 big boxes full of end mills and parallels and all that stuff, a boring head. So I went and picked that up, rented a drop deck trailer, and me and a friend went and picked it up, brought it back home, and the thing was really, really dirty, full of mouse nests and everything else. Couldn't tell what color it was, so I proceeded to take the thing completely apart, right down to the bare column, needle scaled all the paint off of it, repainted everything, and cleaned all the lead screws, the elevating screw for the knee, cleaned the one-shot oiler system out. It is a well, here it is. It's a 1 horsepower. It's got the step pulley on it. The ram on it was rusted. It wouldn't move, so I got that freed up. And like I said, I took everything apart, needle scaled all the paint off of it, repainted everything, had the cable off the knee, and lead screws all out of it. The lead screw nuts had all these oil lines off. There's the one-shot oiler down here. Took that all apart, and it's got some wear on it. You know, it was made in 1965, but the backlash isn't bad. It's got about 9 thousandths backlash on it. The only thing I got to do yet is I got to get a new switch. I'd like to put a regular drum switch on it, but it works. I had to put some new bearings in the head for the back gear. It was really noisy. It still seems to me that it's a little bit noisy, but maybe that's just normal noise. You know, from it. I don't know. But forward reverse works, the power down feed works, all that stuff works, but this thing was really a mess. The table was completely rusted, like the numbers here around the turret, you couldn't read any of that. Up here at the head, you couldn't read this. Couldn't even read this scale here for the nod. It was rusted so bad and dirty. Inside here where the belts are, there was probably 3/4 of an inch of dirt. But I pulled the head completely apart, took the quill out, cleaned everything. Then I added the DRO. I put a DRO on it right away with the power feeds for the y-axis here, and the x-axis is over there. And I added a power feed for the mill, for the knee, so it raises up and down. And H&W Machine Repair in Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is about 200 miles from here. Well, not that far, probably 150. They sell all the parts. I got the nice way covers from them. I bought the bearings from them to repair the head. The feed works for the quill. The power feed works for the quill. So I haven't even actually used it yet. So doing the making the cam for the hit and miss engine is going to be actually probably the first job on this. It's got a 48-inch table. The table's a little bit longer than what I would have liked. A 42 would have been perfect, but beggars can't be choosy. It's got a couple little witness marks here in the table from drilling into it accidentally, but you know, like I said, it's not brand new. It's going to be more than good for what I'm going to use it for. So I was really surprised how good the table cleaned up. I took a brass bristle brush. I used automatic transmission fluid and acetone and cleaned it all up. That works really, really good. So when we went and picked it up, I rented a drop deck trailer and we rolled it out of his garage on some lengths of 1/2-inch black pipe. That works really good. I mean, on them pipes, why one guy could push it across the floor. Got it up to the trailer, and then I used a come along to pull it up in the trailer, and got it strapped down and everything, and then come back home here and unloaded it and proceeded to take it apart. Spent the last 3 weeks working on it. Like I said, stripped it right down to just the column and needle scaled all the paint off, repainted, cleaned all the way surfaces, the lead screws, the elevation screw for the knee, and it was a lot of work. I put in some long days trying to get it done because I didn't want it to be like a 2-month project. I had too much other stuff going on to do that with. So anyway, just a shop update, new machine for the shop. We'll get to see it running here shortly, and hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.